Olivia and I, we always disagree. We disagree on a wide range of things. Things like movies,
Fashion,
how to spend money.
how to save money.
But there's one thing that we always agree on, and that is Bak Kut Teh.
So today we're here at A1 Bak Kut Teh. It's a newly opened restaurant, just 2 to 3 months old, and they serve something really unique I've never tried before, Bak Kut Teh Porridge. Okay, looking at Tian's face, he's never had it before too. So let's go find out what it's all about.
A1 Bak Kut Teh had the first ever Bak Kut Teh porridge in Singapore, and this idea was started during the World Street Food Congress earlier this year. And because this year is Street 50, we would like to make something special for Singaporeans. And during that congress, when we present that dish to the customers, they really liked the balance of flavor, and they wanted us to make this a permanent dish. Singaporean Bak Kut Teh is mostly peppery and has a strong flavor, and porridge is mostly light. So we tried many times to find the best mix of spices for the porridge. And to keep the taste consistent, we even have a team of tasters who will test the flavor every few hours so that our customers will get the best combination all the time.
Okay, so Olivia and I, we have a huge spread of food in front of us. Let's just run through the food, okay? So here we have the Bak Kut Teh porridge, and we have this claypot Bak Kut Teh, and we have dry Bak Kut Teh. Olivia, go
And
through
this is
the
the Ampang Yong Tau Fu, made by one of the chefs who comes from Ampang. And this is the braised platter.
So we're gonna try the porridge first. Okay, so in this porridge, there's like plenty of pork rib, and then there's some like cloves of garlic as well.
I must say, it's really comfort food. You know, on a cold day like today when it's raining, Bak Kut Teh porridge really just hits the spot. It's got this very warm, comforting, peppery taste, and it's a bit savoury as well.
I think when you eat this porridge, right, you get a peppery feeling in your mouth, and then it goes down. So everywhere is like nice and warm.
It's nice and warm, yeah.
The consistency is slightly different from like, if you're expecting like congee, this is not.
So this porridge is made from 2 types of grains. One is the older grain, one is the newer grain. And because of mixing of these 2 grains, you get a kind of different texture when you swallow the porridge. It's a bit of like a thicker, gooey texture.
Like some parts are very congee-like, but some parts are more like porridge with like more defined grains.
You know, some places we have Bak Kut Teh, the pork rib is always too hard, but this one's got quite a nice, soft, chewy bite to it.
There's a nice bite to it, but it is soft enough that when you bite into it, it gives, and you don't have to like fight with your Bak Kut Teh.
Yeah, and there's also that peppery sensation with the meat. I do think that the porridge is more of a complement to the savoury meat though.
Yeah.
Because the porridge is more lighter in flavour and it's more on the peppery sensation, while the meat has more robust, more complex flavours of the Bak Kut Teh spices.
Over here, A1 they serve the Bak Kut Teh in a clay pot, so it keeps the food warm for a while. It keeps the food warm for slow eaters, but it prevents quick eaters like us from eating quicker.
I've been trying the soup. It's not as peppery as the porridge, surprisingly. It's got a very sweet taste to it. It's a bit herbal, slightly peppery, but after the porridge, I can't really taste the pepper in this anymore because the porridge pepperiness is just so strong compared to this.
There's a slight sweetness to it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a slightly sweet, herbally kind of flavour to it. I like the consistency. Again, it's not too tough and it's not mushy. There's some nice bite to it. What do you expect this to taste like?
It looks very chili-fied. It looks very spicy.
What do you think?
This is quite surprisingly good. It wasn't as spicy as I thought it would be. It's a very mild, subtle tasting soya sauce, dark sauce flavour with a hint of herbs and spices. Very slight hint of chili.
It's a nice flavour of like lady's fingers, dried chili, garlic cloves. It's nice and warm. It's not fiery. It might look fiery, but it's not.
I have to say that the meat consistency is not equal. Some are a bit harder, some pieces are a bit harder, some pieces are a bit more tender. Next we have the Ampang Yong Tau Fu, which was created by one of their own chefs.
So beneath the beancurd skin, you see there is a ngoh hiang, there's chili, vegetables, and beancurd skin. Okay, let's go.
And it goes well with this chili that they make in-house as well. This chili has this very spicy, heavy taste. It contrasts really well with the light tasting sauce.
Just imagine like sinful, crispy, deep fried items bathed
kick of heavy chili.
bathed in a nice savoury sauce and with a kick of chili. I mean, you can hardly fail, right? Wait, so here you have pork, you have peanuts. I think there's, is that beancurd skin? Yeah.
Yeah, beancurd skin and eggs.
And eggs. Okay, all you gotta just dig in. The pork belly, right? It's really sinful, but it's really tasty. I think they managed to braise it just right. The consistency is perfect. It's nice and soft on the top, and nice and chewy at the bottom, right?
The beancurd skin is really juicy. It's like literally spurting with juices when you bite into it. It's not like some of those places where it's very dry and very tough. It's very juicy.
Now that you've eaten most of the food items on the menu here at A1, Olivia, what do you think of what we had today? Is the food quite shiok, very shiok, or is it so shiok?
Okay, I'm gonna give it a very solid, very shiok. The Bak Kut Teh Porridge, that really impressed me because it's got this very comfort food, homely kind of sensation when I taste it, and it just brings me back to, like, you know, brings you back to warmth of a hug. I'm just kidding. But anyway, it does give you a sensation of warmth, especially when it's rainy and it's a rainy season like this.
I don't know what sort of hugs Olivia's been getting. My hugs have not been peppery. Okay, but anyway, I'm also going to give it a solid, very shiok. I think the porridge is very unique. You can't get it elsewhere in Singapore, and it's an experience that I think it's worth coming to visit for. The other dishes are good, but they are not at that fantastically you die have to try kind of level. But the porridge, you have to come down and try.
You have really good meat here, and they have really good side accompaniments and really good tea as well.
And porridge.
So, just come and try.